But up first, Now You See It, Now You Don't is back with us to talk about their services, helping you get rid of the unwanted junk, cluttering up your home, and he brought a special guest to introduce you to. Welcome owner Corey Besner, as well as Michelle Walsh from Seth Squad. Both of you, welcome to Listens Live.
Thanks for having us.
And we'll get into Seth Squad. Obviously, Seth Squad is awesome. Now You See Me, Now You Don't. Tell us a little bit about that, what it is that you do, the services you offer, and how it relates to the person sitting to your left.
Absolutely. So Now You See It, Now You Don't is a local family-owned junk removal, demolition, and tree service company. We're servicing the greater Louisville area. And, you know, some of the things that we do that set us apart are build some of these relationships within the community, like with Seth Squad. But we focus a lot on giving back where we can, taking usable items that we get from some of our junk removal jobs, placing those back in homes with veterans, and just putting purpose back into, you know, what some others might consider to be junk.
Yeah, purpose-driven organization, purpose-driven businesses. To me, that's the backbone of business in general. So talk to me about how this relationship came about. Introduce us to Michelle and tell us a little bit about how you two connected and what it is that you guys do together.
Sure. So it's Childhood Cancer Awareness Month of September, and we're always looking for things to do to give back to the community, and we wanted to partner up with Seth Squad this month and help them collect toys, new toys, for children that are, you know, maybe going through some of these challenges, and, you know, just wanted to do our little part to be able to help out and give back.
So that's a good intro to Seth Squad. So tell us a little bit about Seth and Seth Squad and how it came about, and also what it is you guys are doing now to help people who have gone through similar situations as Seth.
Sure. So Seth is my youngest son. He's now 10 years old. When he was 4, he was diagnosed with leukemia, and he's now a 5-time leukemia survivor. So he has been in remission for 3.5 years. When he was going through treatment, he had a port, and his port was named Stormtrooper. And so we are a squad that is supporting him, and community-based help partnerships helped us a lot through treatment.
And this one in particular, obviously, Corey,
Yeah.
we've seen him do a bunch of stuff with veterans. We've seen him do a bunch of stuff to give back to the community in general. How perfect of a fit is something like this? You know, being able to work with a company who wants to make a difference, who wants to bring you on with them on Listens Live and talk a little bit about your mission. How much of a perfect fit is that?
For us, we love it because we use our community partners to bring awareness to childhood cancer. Like he said, it's Childhood Cancer Month, and we can't do it alone. We couldn't do treatment alone, and now we can't do our nonprofit of helping other families going through cancer treatment alone. So we love having community-based partners to support our families that are going through treatment.
What's it like when you give the toys to a child that maybe just needs a little extra fun in their life? What's that feeling like?
A lot of our children, a lot of the cancer kids are in isolation because they don't have an immune system. And so giving them a new toy, something to like that they can play with and bring joy and play with their parents is really a good feeling. And there's nothing like seeing a kid light up.
Yeah, and you would know, unfortunately, more than most, but 5 times a survivor, always a fighter. You know, Seth, he's got a fan in me. Corey, same question kind of to you. When you think about the work that you're doing with the community, when you see a veteran furnish their home with something that you took out of someone's house, or you think about a child fighting cancer, getting toys and bringing them just a little bit of joy on that day, but also in all days moving forward, what is that like for you?
It's a great feeling, you know, knowing that we're able to have an impact on somebody's life. And sometimes, you know, it's the littlest things that can make all of the difference in the world. And through the work we do, I feel like we're able to bring that and deliver that. You know, we're not just another junk removal company. We try to be eco-friendly, keep things out of the landfills, and then in turn, we're able to use that and then give that back to the community. And it gives us an opportunity to partner with, you know, places like Seth Squad and give back to veterans, and, you know, it's we enjoy what we're doing, and it's good to see that.
And your business itself continues to grow in part in large part to the kind of partnerships you're working for. People want to work with a company who want to make a difference. So for you, when you think about your company's growth, how much does that tie into the ability then to help more people than you were helping before?
For us, it's a big deal. Just like not-for-profit organizations need help from the community, we as a business that are growing and wanting to get more involved, we can't do it also without our not-for-profit, partners. Having a place to be able to do these things with and be out in the community and show people what we're made of and what we can do, that's been a huge part of it.
And we see very easily what you stand for. Last minute or so here, I want to make sure we're talking a little bit about some of the services that you do provide for people who need this. So obviously, junk removal is a pretty general term, but you really could do a lot of removal around the house, a lot of different things around the house. Can you just spend a little bit of time talking about that?
Yeah, sure. So one of the things we're starting to see a lot of right now is a lot of people are wanting to do DIY projects, but they don't necessarily want to handle the demolition aspect of it, themselves. So whether that's a kitchen remodel or maybe a bathroom remodel, we're able to offer service where we can come in, take care of the demolition, haul away the junk, get a nice clean slate for you to work with, and then be able to go back in and put your dream together in your home.
So now you see it-nowyouDon't.com. You can also call 502-273-6683. Get all of that taken care of. But I also want to make sure that anyone watching that wants to learn more about Seth Squad, they can do that. Michelle, where can we learn more information about Seth Squad?
SethSquad.org, or on Facebook, Seth Squad. And we are excited to partner with them, with our community partners. We've been able to donate over 10,000 toys in 5 years.
10,000 toys. How many? Do you know how many kids?
Hundreds.
Hard to count.
Yeah, all over the state. So
awesome stuff. Again, now you see it-nowyouDon't.com, or visit SethSquad.org. Learn more about that. Call 502-273-6683. Corey and Michelle, both of you, appreciate you joining us on Listens Live today.
Happy to be here. Thank you.